Hello, welcome to Embrace Presets. I want to show you what the new Embrace preset collection can do for your images. So 2 years ago I came out with my very first preset collection. It is called the Embrace collection, and it has since been sold thousands of times, and it has been a bestseller among my community. And the Embrace 2 is a premium preset collection. It has 30 presets in here, all leaning on Embrace, and it has 13 custom white balance presets in here too for additional toning, and some grain, because I did not, in most of these presets there is no grain in it, so but if you like grain like me, you might want to add it later. Okay, so let's start with this photo because it has some light in it. My others do not have any light in it. And I show you, and I'm going through some of these presets. I don't want to bore you to death, so I'm just choosing a couple. And then I'm going to edit them so you see what you're getting. So first, you can choose to tone your photo with your white balance preset right here. I usually go the other way around. I first apply a preset and see what it looks like and what tones it gives me. And if I like the toning, I am going to edit. So let me see, I liked this toning actually. So I'm going to click on Embrace 3, and then I'm going to lift the shadows, not the exposure, the shadows, to see what it looks like. And I like this one. I keep everything as it is. I would maybe sharpen it a little bit. Let's go look at the white balance, see if we can make this look a little bit different, make it look warmer. I like this one. I have cool and warm white balance in here. And additionally to the white balance settings here, you can choose from here too. Those are integrated in Lightroom. You have more options here. Those are my personal white balance settings. I tend to shoot cool, so I have included some warm ones for you. So you can see what it does to the preset, and then you can edit a little bit more. I actually like this, but I'm gonna pull this a little bit warmer because I know you guys, a lot of you guys like warm images. So I'm going to keep it with the custom white balance 12. And maybe turn down the shadows a little bit, turn up the exposure, and I do want a little bit more contrast. So I'm going up with the clarity and with the contrast. And the blacks a little bit because it's a little bit too dark. So this is just a quick edit just to show you from before and after, and show you again what this looked like without the white balance. And that was with the white balance. Okay, so next image. I shoot dark, do not judge. But we can pull this up and see what this looks like. So now I'm going to go through all of these presets again. Not all of them, but most of them. And for some reason my computer is hanging here again, so I have to double click on all these things. It takes a while to change, but you can see the changes instantly up here. I don't know what's going on here. You can see the mood and the colors and how they're changing. These are just one clickers, so I'm not doing any editing right now until I found the preset I want to go with. And I always go, as I said, by if I like the toning or not, if I like the colors, and if they make my image pop, if they give it a moody feel, or sometimes I get ideas. Let's go further out. So you see, you will have a lot to choose from, a lot. Let's go to Embrace 20 was one of my favorites so far for my personal work. Let's see if I can use it on this photo too. And then I have included 2 presets from the Boudoir Tones, because you don't have to buy the Boudoir Tones if you're not a boudoir photographer. And these are 2 of my favorite presets in the Boudoir Tones, just my personal ones. I think this one is what I like. Let's see what it does when we change the white balance. And you can see, depending on your photo and depending on your light, the white balance changes with it. It's different than from on the other photo. So I think I like these cool. I'll show you another photo with some warmth. But which one was it? Which white balance did I like? I think I keep my white balance, the one I have shot with. Yeah, I think I like that one. And I might want to add some grain to this one too. A lot. Maybe not. And turn down the, no, leave it up. So you can actually make this light and airy too if you want. Kind of like light and airy edit. Go see Embrace 30 if that's more moody, because I really want to, I had like a moody vision for this shoot. Yeah, I think I like this one better. So obviously I would do some skin retouching and sharpening, stuff like that, but I'm not going to show you this right now. This will be before and after. And let's go to this photo right here. I love her pose and everything, so I'm going to Embrace 30 again because I really liked that look just now. Turn on the exposure again. And here, if you want, you can turn down the shadows if you want a less contrasty look. Up the blacks. I love this. Let me just go through the presets for different looks. I like this one too, actually. Let's go to the warmer ones. Embrace 19. In case you want it warmer. Not the exposure. I like this one too, actually. I really like this a lot. I like this look. Yeah. Maybe I would keep it like that. I like what it does to her red hair and her skin. Let's try another preset, just so you get a better idea of what they do. And you have so many presets that you will find one for your work, and it's all cohesive or cohesive, however you say that in English. What is my Lightroom doing? But I like this one too. It gives you more color here in the creams. And then you can go up to the white balance and change. Make it warm. Make it less warm. Give it another color toning. So you have to take, you can take the guesswork out of white balance. As long as you know what white balance is about and what the right white balance is, you don't need to use the right white balance for your photo. Okay, so let's go to another light situation right here. This is actually like dappled light. There were some trees in front of us and the sun was setting, so you have a little bit of light here. I thought I might put them there. I thought this maybe gives me a nice effect. Let's see, put the presets on, see what they do to this type of photo. I like this actually. It gives it a nice moody look. I'm just not sure if I like the trees in her face, the shadow from the tree, but let me crop this photo, turn up the shadows, actually like this, go through some presets, like this one. This is actually my favorite for this photo right here. It gives it a nice creamy look too. Let's see. Instant creamy effect here. I think this is how I would edit this photo. Before and after. And I would not give it some grain. Like if you give it grain, then it gets more grainy. And it's taking away from the creamy effect. Let's reset the grain. And see what the white balance does to this. I would keep it just like this, but you know, you might want it warmer. You can either use a warmer preset or just tone it like this. And then of course, when you have it up here, you go into your white balance and you can always change the toning there too. Let's say right here, this one is way too warm for me. You see I have it temperature on 10,000, which is pretty good for if you're shooting sunset and stuff like that. So I'm turning that down because it's too warm for me and it makes for my taste the skin too yellow. So I can turn that down, then I can play with the tint. You have to be careful with that one. And then additionally to that, I can play with the orange slider. Turn on the orange for the skin tone, you know? Just a little bit. Just play with the sliders a little bit. So let's go to 2 more other presets. I don't know which ones because they're all amazing. They all give you different greens and different moods, but they're all my style and your style. Let's go Embrace 17. Let's see what this does. This looks interesting. But we did change the white balance, so you need to watch it. When you have changed the white balance and then you change it to another preset, you kind of have to reset your white balance because it will look different with this white balance. So I'm going back to my auto white balance or to my as shot white balance. As shot. Let's go to Embrace 30. That's one of my favorite presets. There you go. I like this one very much. Oh, I love this actually. So here you can see the white. You need to turn on the highlights so you can see the details in the white again, and the whites just a little bit, just as much that you can see detail in the white, so you haven't blown out the whites. So this is how I would keep it, and I hope this helped you decide if you want this premium preset collection or not. And if you go into my group, I have a special discount code for my community only. It gives you almost half off this preset collection. So all you have to do is enter my group and find the coupon. Talk to you later.